Hannah.
My name is Haley.
I'm Olivia.
I'm Koha. And I'm Ensei. Today, we are going to be playing Codename with Pictures. For those who are more familiar with Codenames with words, this is the same game, but with pictures. Alright, so, are you ready, Haley?
Yeah.
Alright.
This is my first time playing Codenames, and it was pretty fun.
I mean, sure, the teams are even, I guess. 3 boys, 3 girls. I thought it was funny though, because Ensei was like, "Oh, we're not part of the boys or something. We're like the men." I don't know, but yeah.
So, Isaac, are you going first, or is Olivia going first?
I think I'm going first.
Okay.
Yeah.
Olivia, can you check? Is he?
Yes, I can confirm.
Thank you. I had to double check there.
Living 3.
Whoa.
Whoa. This is my first time playing Codename with pictures, and I think at first, before I was gonna play the game, I thought I was gonna sell and be like really bad, but turns out there was someone who's like really bad, like worse than me. I'm not gonna mention who, but yeah.
So, I never heard of this game, and I could tell it was going to be hard. So, I was doing my best to learn the rules, but like whatever I did, it's just like I just couldn't figure out how this game worked.
Stripes right now. He's gonna say stripes right now.
Wait.
Ah, I knew it.
Wait, okay, building 2.
Building 2. 1, 2, 3, 4 buildings, bro. Okay, that's not technically, but okay, 1, 2, 3.
That's a flying machine.
Oh, wait.
Wait, you said building 2?
Building 3.
Oh my.
I mean, there were a lot of building stuff on the layout. Yeah, it was kind of confusing.
It's too late for him to change it, so we know it's 3. But so building 3.
You said 2 though.
Building 3. So we'll start with this one. Yeah.
Thank you.
No!
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
Turn is.
He said I forgot to count, and then we're like, wait, what?
I thought they were selling.
I'm cooked.
Olivia.
Oh, my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
Or you can give us the turn if you want.
Furniture 2.
Furniture 2.
1.
Whoa. Wait, whoa.
Wait a second.
Whoa.
Oh, wait a second.
Click that one.
Click it.
This one.
Click. Ah, dang it.
Oh.
Because this is not furniture, that's
Building
wood.
3. If we get this, we can tie.
Building 3.
Building
All right,
3.
it has to be this. No, it has to be that one.
This one, right? And this one, and that one. Because
I
I
think
said
it's this
4,
one.
right?
Let's.
He said, let's tack it.
Yeah. Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, okay.
okay.
He's
This is a
mewing.
building?
That actually wasn't one of my answers.
Don't tell us
Okay.
that.
Oh, my bad. Oh, whoa, what? Oh.
That's the starting.
Okay.
And one more. Do you think it's that one? Oh, building. Maybe he means building.
Ooh.
I think he literally meant building.
I was like, we're looking at buildings right now. All right, should we do this
Yeah,
one?
Bob the Builder.
Dude.
Nice.
I was like, there's so many
They're all
buildings.
Like, we might actually have a chance at winning this thing.
He's kind of bad at this, guys.
Please.
Olivia.
Please.
This might be a bit risky.
Whoa. Don't say that out loud.
Okay.
Go for it.
Fly 2.
Fly 2. Oh, whoa.
Fly.
Whoa.
1.
Oh, but this guy's a pilot.
Olivia.
Oh, we got this, guys.
This is
Flag.
also.
Wait, what?
This
That's
is
so
flying too.
risky.
Wait, you need a treasure map to fly to the treasure.
Stop.
Do this one.
Oh, sorry. Oh, no, the belt is kind of
1,
flying.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2.
Wait. Oh, okay. I thought
we
that
can
was
take
like a
the chance.
top. And I was
We
like,
can take the chance.
wait, I'm trying to help you.
one.
Haley, I'm trying to help you.
I think it's this one.
Yeah, I
chance.
think so too.
No.
Wait, you guys should tap it at the same time.
Do this one.
Oh, what? Why'd you say you think so too?
Oh, so much people are worse than me. I'm actually not that bad.
Dude, like, come on. These are like 8th grade girls. Like, what are we doing? We need to step up our game and say.
Honestly, I wasn't really surprised that we won.
Alright. So we didn't win, but you know what? I have complete faith in my team, and I know we'll get him next time.
Hey, Ense, you look really nice today.
Thank you.
Man came suited up.
I know.
Suited and booted.
As you can see,
Okay.
some of us are are looking a little bit more different because today, when we're filming this, is actually Jenny and Alex's wedding. So congratulations to Jenny and Alex for your wedding. Woo!
Anchovy.
Anchovy. That is their couple name.
Alex
Jenny
Jenny Cho.
Yeah, anchovy.
All right. Speaking of weddings, though, I want to start off with this question because it's a continuation from our dating and friendship episode from the previous one, and I just want to start this off with a question that might be
Jason, you good?
Sorry, I was dozing out.
okay. Gonna cut this off. I want to start with asking, what are some of the things that you want to look for in your future spouse, like some green flags? Like for me, I think one, like of course, given loves Jesus, that is already given, and they exist. Like that's given.
Oh,
But
that's a good one.
Existing is a plus.
Big plus.
like for me, I think one thing that is important to me is that my future spouse, if I'm called to marriage, is he is gentle, because I'm very like sensitive and I'm very critical to myself. So I need someone who can reassure me and be gentle and patient with me. So that's one big trait that I am looking for if I'm called to marriage. What about you guys? Like, what's one thing that one trait that you will be that's like a green flag or something that's needed for a deal breaker almost?
Oh, like a non-negotiable.
Possibly. It could be anything from like a physical feature. It could even go from personality. Yeah.
Oh, Jason has one. I think Jason has one.
Oh no. What?
No. No. Oh.
I'm thinking about it.
Well, I guess I could go first. I think something that one trait would be I need like I guess affirmation from them, or like visible, I guess, or like because sometimes like let's say someone is like they're okay with you, or like they think what you said is funny, or they like appreciate what you're saying, but they don't say it, or they don't like show it in whatever way that I would like reciprocate. So sometimes I'm like, does that person like hate me or whatever? So sometimes like those thoughts like linger.
So you can't you don't want them to you don't want to assume like what they are thinking of. They want to let you know clearly.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah. So you don't want those like girls who are like, I'm fine, I'm okay, but then they're actually not fine.
I don't know. I feel like it's more like what if I say something, not like how they're feeling. Sorry, I know I'm just like selfish, but like if I think what I said was funny, I need them to also
Affirm that you're funny.
that it was funny, or even if they think it's funny, sometimes they might not like laugh often. Like they're like some people are like more quiet, or like they don't like show it at, I guess visibly as much. So sometimes I just need them to like laugh if I'm funny. That's just an example though.
Okay. That's great. That's good. I think it's important that to get that information. I think it's for any relationships. That's like communication is important. Yeah. What about you, Jason?
Big eyes, small face.
No,
Wow,
but
maybe I'm cheating in this one.
in all seriousness, I think one thing that always comes to mind is like having a good sense of humor, because I think in a relationship, I seek a lot of like fun, enjoyability, being able to just bounce off of each other, and just being able to laugh and just talk about things, with a good mood. But also making sure that they have a good balance of like knowing when to express that humor or knowing when to be serious, because I feel like relationships are all about like balance. If there's no balance, then it's eventually going to like tip off one end. So yeah, but if they have a good sense of humor, then I would really like that.
but it has to be a sense of humor that you can like go back and forth with.
Yeah, I feel like I'm able to bounce off with most humors, but I mean, if it's like a excessive humor that like most people are not able to get along with, then I probably won't be able to get along with either too. Yeah.
Now you gotta have fun in your relationship.
Yeah.
That's true. What about you, Nathan?
That was mine too, but then I'll do a different one. I would say, like, they're very good at communicating. So I guess this includes other things. So like self-aware and understanding their, like being able to articulate how they're feeling or like situations making them feel, and being able to communicate with me so that we don't like hate each other. So communication is good. Yeah.
Communication is key.
Self-awareness, good.
Yeah. So, viewers, those are all the things that we're looking for. But I'm kidding. But that's but in all seriousness, though, I think all the things that
10 viewers out there, you know, 5 of them are me though.
But I think these are all good, like healthy and actually much needed traits in just in any relationships. And I think that's a good starting point for this continuation of the episode on dating. So, you know, in our youth, which are many of our viewers, they're, you know, usually like spring is in the air, and then everyone's starting. We know that there are some of our youth students who are dating right now. But there's also a lot of students who have like caught feelings or have crushes, and I just want to just start this conversation off with, as older brothers and sister, and then just older like mentors to our youth, and just to anyone with this topic of like crush, this topic of like catching feelings. I'm sure we all have our own approaches, our own insights based on like just on our experiences or on just whatever God has matured us. So these are all going to be like, this is a gray area in many ways, but I just want to hear from you guys and from all of us. If a student asks you like, oh, I have a crush, or I have feelings for so and so, and they come to you for advice, what is something that you could encourage them with, and how to navigate with those feelings?
Well, if you don't know, I've never dated.
Yeah.
But advice that I can give as an older brother in Christ would be just making sure that you know, or making sure that you're in a good spot in your faith, making sure that you're stable in your faith. You know what your purpose in life is, what you're working towards. But other than that, I think it would be trying to find like a mentor, someone older than you, preferably that is in a relationship, so that they could give you like not only faith advice but also relationship advice, making sure that what you're doing in the relationship and making sure that what you two are doing together in the relationship is healthy and it's working out, so that nothing bad happens. Yes.
I like the fact that you talked about mentorship. I think a lot of people, especially our youth, I noticed that if they catch feelings, they tend to go to their friends first, which is fine. I think going to their friends is good because friends have a good angle to it. But I think it's different when it's coming from an older person, someone especially who has, because see a different angle from their friends. Because usually I see this with our youth sisters a lot, that if a girl likes a guy, then they're like, oh my gosh, and then they get very supportive of it.
Go for it.
Yeah, go for it. But then because that's what friends do. Their friends are a supporter. They always want to just be strong supporters of it, especially if there's nothing like totally wrong with the guy that they're liking. But then I think having another eyes to kind of look into like why you're feeling this way. Do you actually like the guy, or do you like the girl, or do you like the idea of a girl, or do you like the idea of a guy? I think having a mentor is important. Yeah. What about
They need someone to like poke in the areas that their friends won't be able to poke at, so that they're able to like receive those honest opinions and answers.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Have you dated yet? Have you dated before?
No.
Slay. Do you want to talk?
You're I can go next. Yes. What was I thinking? I think the one. Okay. Well, I have two big things that I usually think about with dating. The first is similar to what we were saying earlier. It's like knowing what we want in the other person. Sometimes like as like we don't even know what we want from our friends, you know, and like it's just gonna take like time, and like you have to like not like relationships as in dating, but just like build a relationship with other people so that you can like say, oh, you know what, actually I don't like this and this, or like I thought this was fine but now I don't really like this, you know. And so you just kind of figure out things that you like and dislike, and that's like you just need the data points is how I think of it. And the other one is something I heard at a conference before. The speaker was saying that like you just have to run your own race, like your spiritual life, and as you're running, eventually you'll look to the left and right, and then you'll see people who are running next to you, right? And those are the people you'll probably be spending a lot of time with and like build a relationship with. And so the big thing there was like it shouldn't be that you're chasing after someone or the image of someone or the idea that you have of them, because like you don't really know them because you're not running alongside them, right? You're running behind them. But if you're running with other people and like you're next to them, and you'll see more of their life, and like Jason was saying, like you'll see more of their flaws or weaknesses that you might not have seen before because you are so like engrossed in their like other pluses or whatever, right? So I think that's just like that just comes with time, and also you're just one way to think of it. So not saying mine is the best, but it is.
That's awesome. Yeah, well, I know it's good that you come in with a little bit more logical, sober-minded approach. Yeah.
What was the original question? Was it like if you like someone, what do you do?
Yeah, like if a kid asks you like, "Oh, I have feelings for someone,"
Dude, great, man, great.
like what, and they came to you.
Yeah.
Well, how would you respond to that student?
Well, I have dated. Just throwing it out there. So different perspective.
Good for you.
Thank you. But I mean, I've done both. Like when I've liked someone, I've done both approaches of like send it, like just ask them, and also I've done the waiting game, like kind of just just in the shadows, just waiting, biding my time, waiting for the perfect moment.
That's like creeping.
That no, not like that, no. But just like kind of just waiting and getting to know them first.
Testing the water.
That's right. I mean, if someone came up to me, and then some youth kid, and he was like, "Man, I like this girl." Well, first I would be like, "That's good. I think it's good that you guys like someone, because usually you like them for something good about them. Like usually it's like they're funny or they're fun to hang out with or they're cute. I don't know." So I would just affirm it, but I'll tell you to wait. Like it's not what you want to hear, but I think it gets a little different when you're older, but the fact that you guys are in middle school and high school, like, bruh, I think there's so much, it's not even about them at that point. It's about yourself. Like, you don't even know who you are, and, like, you don't know what you're good at. You don't know what you want to do when you grow. Like, there's so many things that you haven't figured out about yourself that you still need to, like, just by doing life and by time, you have to, and by walking with God, running the race. There's so much that you have to still learn about yourself before I think you think about another person. But I'll tell you like, hey, that's cool, man, but wait.
So then, actually, a follow-up question, because you mentioned that middle school and high school is different from like adults.
Yeah.
If someone asks you, if the student asks this follow-up question, like, oh, when do I know when I'm ready to date? Then like is it just a moment I got out of high school? Then I'm
never.
Once you get that diploma, you're ready.
License to
Checkpoint reached.
Wait, what?
once you can drive, I think you're good to go. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I mean, obviously, there's no point where you're ready. Like, there's no checklist. Like, oh, you read your Bible every day and you pray every day, dude, you're ready. No, that's not how it works. Although that is a good thing. I think that would be a good place to start. Like, so many people, or like so many of my hubes in college were like, I like this person, and then I was like, nah. Or like, I sometimes I would say it to their face, and then sometimes I wouldn't. But like, it's like, you're not ready, because like I think it's really obvious when someone has confidence in the gospel and in what the gospel makes them, like a child of God, saved, and like they have their purpose in life. That doesn't mean they know what they're gonna do like as a job, but like they know they're living for the kingdom. That's pretty obvious, I think, when you hang out with someone enough, like a friend. And that's when I would say that I would like be like, oh, like, dude, you got to go for it, bro. Like, I think you're ready. And I see it in like her. I see it in him. Like, I think you should just go for it. So not the diploma, but it's more about, I guess, like knowing your identity in Christ.
Well said. Yeah.
Boom.
So then, a follow-up question with the three of you guys, because I think that is such a great answer and a great thing to just be aware of, because that's similar to like what I would say too about may not be the wisest unless you are very much fully aware of yourself in the Lord. Because again, like a lot of times what I see in the students when I ask them, why do you like that person? It's always like, oh, he's nice. She makes me happy, or like he's funny. It's always nice and funny. Those are the only two things I see. But then I'm like, okay, and that's fine. But maybe they like the idea of it. But I also see that more students, I can tell they start liking people when they're surrounded by people like their friends are all dating. That they like because their friends are dating, that they kind of feel maybe a little left out, or maybe also like
obligated.
Yeah, no, I see this even in our college young adults too. I see this a lot where like in all my secret circles in the past, that the moment that even in my friend group, like the moment like a couple starts dating, then it's the kind of like
it's a scramble, bro.
Yeah, it's like a ripple effect.
Find someone.
And I see that same. I see that same in high school and junior high. What would you say to a student where you can kind of see like it's part of like a high school experience maybe, or that middle school experience to date? It's a fun thing. What are some words of wisdom you can give to students who they're like maybe they might regret not dating someone in high school?
Wait, so the question is
like, what if they're afraid, like worried that they'll regret not dating this person because it's like a high school thing, or it's like for the experience?
Well, I'll go first. I would say you probably regret it whether you date them or not, because like every time you do something, you're always gonna think of the what if, I feel like. And so I do this all the time when I'm teaching at school. I tell the kids like, hey, like you guys have like study hall or whatever. So I think you guys this is mostly for the high schoolers. So it's like I think you guys are close to being adults. Let's practice making wise decisions. So if you want to study, you can. This is time given to you to study. All right. If you want to play Brawl Stars, I will pretend I don't see your phone, and so don't tell anyone. But yeah, like sorry, that's just a hypothetical. Sorry, I should say that's a hypothetical, right? And so I think whether you date or not in high school or junior high, I think it's like you're gonna regret it either if you do it or not for different reasons. And so I think you just have to be willing to accept that like regret or like the loss that you're going to have either way. Right. So, yeah, if you want to like put your happiness in another person, which I feel like a lot of people do when they date, then go for it. But then when you feel sad later, I'm just going to say I told you so. So tough.
That's a tough truth. Dang. what about you two? Like when if say students like all my friends are dating, I'm almost graduating, or what if I don't like if this chance doesn't come, like this is my one chance right now,
One chance
to experience dating in high school.
You could always go back to high school.
Yeah, you get help. Get help back. You
Go
know?
back to high school. What would you say to the student?
I feel like it's not always about following like the trend or like what your friend group is doing just so that you're able to fit in. But I feel like there are times when sure that's okay, just so that, you know, you're able to fit in with your group, you're able to stay connected with your friend group and everything. But with big decisions like dating and being in a relationship, I feel like it's very dumb if you hop in just for the purpose that since my friends are dating, I should be dating too, just so that I'm able to relate with them in certain aspects. Because I feel like if you rush into that decision, you're not going into a relationship knowing what you want out of this relationship. I don't think you'll know 100% about your partner in this relationship. And I feel like this would all lead to like problems like miscommunication, certain aspects that, or like, what's it called? Expectations you have from one another and in this relationship will not be met. And I feel like it's just, you're cooking up a recipe of disaster. I feel like, I mean, sure, like realistically I'm speaking, but I'm sure there are aspects where, sure, my friends are dating, so I'm a date. And then they became like the sweetest couple ever. But I feel like maybe like 1 out of 10 couples maybe end up like that. But I feel like the smart decision would be to not rush into it, but take your time. Because I want to make sure that they're knowing what they want out of the relationship, making sure that they know who they're going to this relationship with, and then making a smart decision after that.
So then, Jason, you mentioned that you haven't dated,
Yes.
Slay.
and it's not to like blast that. I'm sorry.
Guys. Jason Yee hasn't dated yet.
But God, what? But that means you didn't date in high school nor middle
No.
school.
Yes.
Do you actually regret not like? Because I'm pretty sure like you may have got caught feelings of going to people in your life in the past, and it did not fall through. Do you regret not pursuing those?
No. I had someone I liked in high school, but looking back at it now, if I was in a relationship with them, I don't think I would have been happy.
Why is that?
Is this the time to share the story?
Yeah, I'm bringing it in.
So yes, there was this girl in high school that I liked. This was in senior year, and what's it called? Yeah, I liked her. I didn't know she liked me back, but we were all part of this one big friend group. And then, like a couple weeks later, I realized my best friend at the time confessed to that girl, and then they became a couple, and they had their relationship. And then me, I'm like, dang, okay, I missed my time, I guess. But since it was my best friend and since it was the girl I was interested in, I was like, okay, I'll just support the relationship, be a good friend to them, and, you know, be happy for them. But what I found out later is that they were on like a contract relationship where they'll be in a relationship until they graduate and then they'll break it off there. And I was like, what the heck? So I think that in its own was like, okay, maybe I could have fallen into that too. I don't know whose decision that was to make, but also like looking at how their relationship progressed and ended up in, I think I was like, okay, maybe it was good for me just to like stay friends, keep my distance. But I think a lot of hurt would have came from it towards me. But I'm sure there's like a big like learning aspect coming out of it also. But I don't know. Being a high schooler, I don't think that would have had much of an impact compared to like the amount of hurt I would have received.
I actually would want to touch upon that contract in just a second, but I do want to just go to Nathan real quick about the question again. The like if a student just wants to have like a high school experience, or all my friends are dating and this might be my own chance. How would you approach that student?
Yeah, I mean, like I've done both too, or like I have some regrets in my life, some, and it's a mix of not doing something that I thought I should have, and it's a mix of, and the other side is doing something that I shouldn't have. For dating, I'm gonna lean towards, I think the regret of dating when you shouldn't have will hurt more than the regret of not dating when you could have. So basically, just wait. Like I think that, I know, like, you know, you want to have that little cute mall date and stuff, and it is cute, but just get out of high school, and then, you know, I think in college or trade school, wherever you go, just wait. Yeah.
Why is that regret of dating when you should have is so much more regretful than the others than the other
Well, I think when you date, that's reality, and usually the reality is tough. Like, you know, I mean, you'll probably break up. I don't want to be a hater, but probably. But like, if you don't date, and you're risking the regret of not dating in high school, well, that's like kind of, it's you've romanticized dating, and so it's like a pleasant kind of melancholic. It's a pleasant bit. It's like a melancholy, yeah. But I say melancholy.
Okay.
It's a pleasant, like, bittersweet, like, oh man, like, she was so cute. Maybe I should ask her out. But, like, you know, as life moves on, it just becomes like a melancholic memory.
Tomato.
Yeah, tomato. So yeah, like, it's like when you date, usually disaster will happen, or like you'll just end up breaking up, even if it's not bad. But if you don't, then, I mean, life goes on.
So who's starting first?
Blue.
The ladies?
Blue.
Blue, but the ladies are starting, right?
No.
Wait, no.
We're sticking. Yeah.
Oh, you're sticking. Okay.
We're
Just letting you know it's gonna be your first loss.
Just make sure you know the right ones. Just make sure you know the right ones. You know what I'm saying? Isaac, lock in.
Let me see.
Toha being Spy Master.
Yeah.
When he was chosen Spy Master, what were you thinking in that set of the moment?
Dude, I knew we were gonna win this one. Like, I could see Toa's, like, gears turning in his head as he looked over all the cards.
I think he was gonna win, since he's also played before. So yeah.
I was low-key, like, really scared because, like, Toha said he played it, like, a lot of times with words and with pictures. Like, he was the only one who played it with pictures. So I thought, like, we're gonna lose.
Walk in, bro.
Alright,
focus.
I got it.
Uh-huh.
Food 2.
Wait, hold on. Don't touch it. Okay. There's a lot of food here, right?
Wait, but this
There's this one.
There's a lot of food here.
There's this one technically,
There's
and this one, and this one
this
kind of
one.
looking like food.
Wait, that kind of
Right.
looks like food too.
And this one also looks like food.
Yo,
Wait, is that a cow or a hippo?
That's a hippo.
Oh, okay.
But wait.
That
But
could
I
be
think
food.
I think these two look the most like food. These kind of look like food, but
I
you
think
this
this
one for
one's
sure,
definitely-
right? Okay, we're locking in.
Yes. That's right.
Okay, you said 2 though, right?
2. He said 2.
I did say 2.
Wait, is that a castle?
Yes. It's like Howl's Moving
Would it
Castle.
be a cookie?
But okay, I'm not touching it. I'm just moving it. I'm not touching it. Okay, so there's this popsicle.
This one or
but
this
you
one?
think this one? You don't think it's this one,
Is a
though, right?
popsicle food? I feel like
Yes. Yes, Isaac.
Come on, track my eye movements.
Quick, blink once for the once for popsicle, twice for. I'm kidding. Should we just go with yours? Did you- No, okay. I'm not a cheater, okay? Wait, do it again. Okay.
I feel like it's that one.
You think it's this one?
What do you think?
Well, I kind of thought only that one. But now that I see it, I see this one. But then he kind of said, oh shoot, so maybe. No, we'll go with this one. Isaac?
Wait, you see, he's like looking at this one.
Oh, he's looking down.
I'm looking at
Oh.
this.
Looking at this.
Lock it in.
I feel like it's this one.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to touch on this one.
Oh, you touched it.
Yes! You blinked twice. Oh.
They were looking.
No, they were like, you were like,
Yeah, you chose the right guy to win. We're gonna win it.
We'll look at the replay later, okay? Video assistant referee. VR.
This should be easy.
Oh yeah,
Okay.
dice one.
Sports 2.
Oh.
Did they get the easy?
Wait. Oh my gosh. Tap it in. Wait, she tapped it.
She tapped this one.
Yeah, she tapped it. Is it? Which one is it?
I think it's.
Whoa. There's so many sports here. There's-
Sports 2. Thank
wow.
I would say I was pretty confident because I played it a lot during summer camps with my friends, and then I was actually pretty good at it. So I'd always beat my brother whenever we played.
Interesting. Yes. Okay. Your word, my good sir.
Yeah.
All right. Blink once if it's in the corner.
No, he's actually.
Hold your breath. If
Stop breathing.
Oh, this is tough.
Uh-oh.
Okay, wait, I got it.
Okay. We're locked in.
That's right.
I can't say if you're locked in, but I'm locked in.
Vehicle 2.
Vehicle 2. Well, don't
okay.
touch. Okay. Oh, please. Okay, we got this one, and we got this one.
And we got that one.
And we do have this one. Okay.
Oh.
That's not a vehicle.
Wait.
That's a sport. That's a sport.
This
I
could
feel
be a
this
We
is
talked about. Yeah. We gotta
for
tap.
shit.
Tagging.
Yay.
Nah, I'd say. Yeah.
No, it's okay.
Hey, we both looked at that one first.
I mean, I was panicking, so I was like, okay, that card. We need to get like 4 on this round. Like, we need to think of the most atrocious words that'll get us this win. Oh my god! Wait, I'm a genius. Wait, we might win it.
He's actually gonna go for 7. He's gonna go for 7.
Vehicle 7.
Rich 2.
Rich 2?
Rich.
Wait, hold on.
Rich.
Wait, you have
Let's
to be.
get the easiest.
Wait, you guys have to be
Rich.
rich to have a plane.
this one.
Wait, no, you have to be rich to have a plane.
Rich.
Dude, that's
Gambling
crazy.
rich.
Rich. Oh, maybe.
Rich.
Here, you balance the money.
People.
You gotta be rich to have.
gotta gamble to get rich.
Yeah, generational wealth.
No, you can like beg for money.
Oh yeah. Wait, don't they
Rich.
often say you can't? No, no, you can't ask for more
Rich.
wishes.
It doesn't.
Gotta be rich to have.
She tagged it. What?
Wait, what?
Okay, I'm listening.
God, she's caring right now.
Hey, so you know previously I said vehicle 2.
Vehicle 2.
So now it's recreation 4.
Oh!
What does recreation?
Snowboarding is a recreational
Recreation.
sport.
Like
Yes. Okay.
I'm literally mega mind. That was the biggest brain moment.
Wait. Let's tag our vehicles though. Do you see any other vehicles?
Tank. Or bulldozer, my
This
bad.
could be a
You're not.
vehicle.
You're gonna sell.
Okay, I'm a tap in.
Okay.
Okay, and then you think this is a vehicle as well?
I don't think so.
Oh, what is an airplane?
A vehicle.
It's a method of transportation.
It's so true. She got me there. Okay, I'm tagging in.
Okay.
Okay, you see a recreation 2, right?
4.
Or yeah, sorry. So we have 2 more. Recreational.
Where's the other one?
Let's go snowboarding. Let's go snowboarding.
Oh, you touched the other one.
What?
Wait, shh.
His hand's kind of like.
Okay. Unfortunately, this last one,
looks
the
like
only ones I can
What
think
is
of,
that?
that's baby
That's a
Jesus.
buddy.
Oh, really?
No, it's a lamb.
That's a lamb.
Oh, it's
That's-
a dead
It's kind of
lamb.
hard to see.
It's not dead.
It's the lamb at
It
the
looks
altar.
dead.
Oh, I see.
Paid.
Symbolic.
Yeah,
Is that
paying our
recreational?
sins.
It's recreational.
Is that recreational?
If it's this
That's
one,
God's
Jesus.
name.
sorry. So we have recreation. All recreation.
I just said recreation.
Okay. So playing Dungeons and Dragons is something we do for recreation.
Yeah.
Minecraft's also recreation.
That's not Mike.
What?
I'm sorry, the key.
Minecraft is crazy.
But creation story, I don't see a creation story. Recreation. What else do you think of recreation? I think of
I don't
sports.
see anything
Penguins.
else.
No. Let's tone down your
Okay,
locked in.
okay.
Let's hone it in. Find the right frequency, my guy.
We're too focused.
Recreation.
Wait, how about circus? Like the tightrope.
No looking, please. Please close your eyes.
And just break the fourth wall occasionally.
All right, hold your breath if it's. I'm kidding. Drop your cards though. Okay. I can't. Oh my gosh, recreation. He said let me cook, and now I'm like, I don't know. He cooked too much. Okay, do you want to go circus or do you want to go with? Because I'm thinking is this because it's a game, but
It
I
could
also. Yeah.
This is a game
Yeah,
too.
this is a game too.
And this is a game too.
Yeah.
I don't know
Walking
what
could be a game.
They're messing with us.
Like a race.
It's working.
You got-
They don't even
After
know
a really
it.
hard game, you would normally get popsicles.
Wait, how many
whoa.
how many more do you have left, red team?
Should I tell you?
You have to tell us.
Oh, okay. 4.
4 more.
4.
How many do we have? We only have 2 more?
So it's okay
One,
if we
two,
don't get
three,
this.
four,
Let's
five,
pass
one,
on this one.
Pass. You can
You
pass.
can no.
Yeah, you just don't get
Hey,
it.
hey.
No.
You can.
Every shot not taken is a shot missed.
Yeah, I'm willing to miss this shot so we get another chance.
Take it.
I'm not willing to press the X or the black one, okay?
I think we're gonna lose. Okay.
Hurry. We are
Popsicle 1.
Popsicle 1.
What?
Wait. Okay.
What if it was?
All right, now we're even.
We need some
Alright.
more of that ingenuity from last round.
I'm gonna say
What
Don't
do you mean? You
listen
guys
to it.
lost last round.
He meant the previous word.
Oh.
Hold on.
Sorry.
Don't look at his eyes.
I'm locked
what's the right word?
Wait, if you need to look up something on a thesaurus, feel free.
Oh, okay.
Wait, I said
It'll only be a moment.
Wait,
Can I go next?
We'll let you do it one time if we don't win this one.
I know it was tight, right? But like judging by everything Toa has like done so far, I knew that like the next time he spoke, we were just gonna like blast ahead of everyone else.
Whoa!
What are you doing?
She's trying to hold
Alright,
your
you know what?
hand.
I'll just say.
Ow.
Stop. It's
I'll
okay.
say huge 2.
Huge 2.
I don't even know your passcode.
Huge 2.
Yeah.
The rhino.
Huge. It's a hippo, but also the statue is huge. Statue is huge.
Wait, I thought no, it is a horn. It's a rhino.
That's a
There
dragon.
are no
though.
horns on it.
it could be a turtle.
What?
Huge.
Oh,
Huge.
Huge.
Okay,
Humongous.
I'm gonna go with the statue. What do you think? You want to go with the hippo?
because recreation was one of them, right?
Recreation's a
Yes.
I
hippo.
feel like they
Okay,
kind
I'm
of
going
overlap,
with this
yeah.
one. Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
Nice.
That's recreation.
I don't know. He'll explain
Huge.
later.
Oh, you had to lock
I
in.
think
We only
the
have 2
only-
more left.
She said lock in. Okay.
Lock in.
I think the only huge
I don't
ones
even know
are
what it means.
the statue and the
The genie.
yeah.
I
Okay,
hate
well the
this so
statue.
much, you guys.
That's yours.
No way.
Wait, then won't. Oh, never mind.
What
Never
else
mind.
is huge?
What?
Wait, which one did you press?
This
Press
one.
the statue?
Oh, we're
Wait,
winning.
It's not all
We're probably going to win.
lost though.
We have one
Wait,
left.
Hannah, we have one
It's our
left.
turn.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Dice 1.
I see.
Got him.
No.
We're just better.
They
Might have more experience than me, but I clutched up.
Okay, so it was just luck. Like I could see the uncertainty in the other team's eyes as they picked all the cards. We were meant to win, just fate wasn't on our side this round.
We're just better.
Wait, what
It was
better
such
like that.
short-lasting.
Two, 1, 0.
This and this. I meant huge for the junior.
Oh.
Yeah.
2-0.
like even though Ente was our like leadership staff and Toha used to be my Sunday school teacher, I feel like we didn't really like interact and like speak much together. But this time while playing games, like we got to like communicate more together and like actually find out each other's personalities. So that was cool.
Playing with everyone is really fun. We had a great time. I loved it.
I think playing with the leaders made it more enjoyable because I feel like they really like balanced us out.
So I think playing with the leaders as well, I think I learned that they're not like so different from us, because sometimes they seem kind of just like these like bigger, like out of the picture people. But you know, like playing like codenames with them, I realized that like they're just like us, you know.
It was really fun. I didn't expect Codenames to be that fun because it's been a long time since I played. But yeah, it was really fun. Ensei is a great game coordinator, master, whatever you call it. Yeah, Ensei, known you for a really long time, ever since I was in junior high, but always appreciate you. Always the one to make people laugh. Always the one to make, a crowd come together and have fun. So thankful for you.
Yeah, breakups tend to happen. There's a lot of relationships that I'm pretty sure that many of them tend to just go because they want to last as long as possible. But there's some where
Snapchat streak right there.
Yeah, yes, but there's some that they both know the mutual deadline. Okay, it's gonna end graduation, like Jason mentioned. What would you say to a student? Like, what's your view? Like, what's your take on? How do you feel about that? Like, contract relationship that we'll date until this year is over, or date until the summer is over, or graduation. Like, what's your take? Like, how do you guys feel about that? That's a kind of a reality to some of our students.
I would ask them what the purpose of this relationship was then. Yeah. Because I feel like if you're going into a contract relationship, I don't recommend it. But I feel like those people are just trying to get something out of the relationship rather than seeking a long-term relationship and having that bond and connection with that partner. Because contract relationships, in the end, that means there is going to be an end to it. Like, there's going to be a time when that contract ends, and then whether they like it or not, by the time that time comes, they're going to have to break up because that's what they signed on. That means that they were just looking for maybe the experience portion of a relationship, or they just wanted to see what it's like to hang out with the other gender for a bit. I don't know. I just think it's so
Bro, what?
dumb.
Bro, what?
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, this is why when I heard about it first back with my friend and the girl, I was like, what the heck, man?
Yeah, that's some cheese right there.
But yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I don't see it in a very positive light.
What about you, Nathan?
Yeah, I also hate that idea. Like, this is not a Netflix drama. Stop that. Yeah, the goal of dating is, or if we're dating with the Christian mindset, the goal of dating is for clarity for marriage. So the goal of dating is not intimacy, although in our in our day now and in high school, middle school, that is the goal of dating, intimacy. It's to hang out and have fun. Mall date, awesome. But that's not the goal. As a, I guess, mature Christian, the goal is going to be for the end of dating is a means to marriage. So for clarity for marriage. So the whole idea of we're just gonna do it, we're just gonna date for this amount of time period, bro, just go hang out with your friend, go hang out with your hey, me and Heech, we've done so many things that it could have been me and a girl, but we go on a nice trip to Yosemite, awesome, mall trip, awesome. So yeah, anyways,
movie date,
movie date, yeah, awesome, bro, awesome.
Yeah, I think I just want to add upon what Jason and Nathan is mentioning, and is this, I think there's one thing that I hope can be more normalized and can be more cherished, and it's the calling of singleness. I think a lot of time we think being single is like a curse, or being single is subpar. What are you guys doing? Let me go back to this. I think a lot of time we see the better life is to date, to get married, to have a family. That's for you to be the best human being in a way. But then that's not how God has created humans to be where they're upgraded, but if they're dating, or they're upgraded, if they're more involved, or more smarter, or more experienced, or more successful and wiser because they are married or dating and so forth. And I think this always comes to our Korean culture too, where our parents are always asking So some parents are even encouraging kids like, oh, you should just date whoever as many as you can so that you can get that experience and you can find someone. Which, you know what, that's between you and your parents. Sure, but
Yeah, send them to PJ if they say that.
No.
No, I'm just
But
kidding.
but I think it can go into your mind to think that being single is not good. Or like the calling to be single is a lesser calling than a calling to be dating or married. I think that God has called every single one of us who are single right now for a reason. It's for us to enjoy God in this way. But if you've been called to dating, then God has called you to date. But it's to glorify God. It's at the end of it, is all of it is to bring glory to God. And you can do that whether you're single or dating or married. So I think that's something where enjoying God as a single is possible. You can enjoy life as a single. It's possible. You can enjoy life as someone who's dating, and that's possible. But it all looks different. So I think that's something I want to I like how like you mentioned that you just hang out with your fellow brother in Christ,
My boys.
yeah, and your other friends and everyone. Like there are some there's blessing that comes out of our current life stage. It's not the worst life. It's not considered a worse life stage. It's just part of a life stage that if God has called you to marriage, if God has called you to relationship, He will bring it in His time and His will. Until then, just enjoy this life stage. And that's the same I want to share to the students as well. That if any of them feel left out because they're like the fifth wheel or the third wheel, or like they're like they might regret their high school years. If God has called you to be single in your high school years, then that means that God has blessed you with many more opportunities to enjoy Him, enjoy so many other things. So, I agree with Nathan in that there might be more likely a greater regret if you date when you shouldn't have than the other. So, yeah, and I think, but whether you have dated or not, or you're going to date or pursue, I think in those feelings that we have, those feelings or relationships, God allow those feelings, God allow those relationships, God allow those rejections, breakups to all happen for a reason, to reveal something to us or to show us, or and a lot of time it brought us closer to God.
To humble us.
Yes, to humble us. That's actually very true. And I want to, and I actually want to ask you guys maybe like some short testimonies or stories of in that spectrum of like in terms of like of dating, like interests, crushes, pursuits that may have led to rejection or dating, all of these things. What has God revealed to you in those moments?
We haven't heard from Ensei in a bit.
Yeah, I'm actually going to bring to Ensei. I'm going to bring this one to Ensei.
Dang it. I was thinking that too, and I was like, if I look at Jason, maybe he'll... Shoot. Okay. I guess in college, college was a funny time. Sorry, there's so much that was going on. I had all these thoughts, and I just didn't share them. Tough. But yeah, college. I will talk about my. There were. Yeah.
There's too many.
There's
too
many guys. No. Yeah. So towards my senior year into post college. So I was in Illinois for like a couple years after. And so there was a girl that I liked, and yes, thank you, I guess. And she was a good friend that I had known for like a while at Illinois. And so initially I was like, the way I process my feelings is I just bottle them up, and I just but mostly I was Mostly, I was at the time. I was like, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship, and so I just was like, I'd rather not regret getting into a relationship and then ruining the friendship I have with the person. So at the time, I valued the friendship more, And it was crazy. I was like, not to say working on myself, but I told myself I was working on myself. But it got to a point where I was like, you know what? Maybe I will start a relationship. And so then COVID happened. And then, no, I'm just kidding. COVID wasn't the only thing. But it like got to the point where I realized like people have been telling me what Pastor Julie had been saying, like about like, what did you say? Singleness. What was the word before singleness? The
calling.
Calling. Yeah, calling of singleness. I was gonna say gift of singleness, but that sounds different.
I'm gifted.
Yeah,
that's a little more different.
Us four are blessed here. Yeah, blessed.
No, but yeah, like you know, in like your season of singleness, like there's so many things you can do that you can't do when you're dating, and I didn't really understand that at the time because I was just like, oh, but like I'm crushing so hard for this person. But like it's definitely more apparent now that I'm like here and then like hanging out with you know some people from our church. They're actually church of my only friends right now, but you know like it's just so funny that sometimes people are like, oh, like I can't do this, or like I have to go out of town to like go see my girlfriend or see my boyfriend, or like it's like this and this, and you know I'm like, dude, like you're in your own person, why can't you hang out? Right? But at the same time, like that's what dating is. It's like you guys are like, not to say one yet, but like you guys are like basically you guys have to share each other's time, and like you're not responsible as in like you're the only one that will make them happy, but like in a way like you guys are committed in like in terms of a person to person relationship. You guys are more committed than I would be as a third person or like as a friend, right? And so like the other day one brother was like, oh, like I gotta leave ball early. I'm like, dude, what are you doing? He was like, yeah, I gotta call my girlfriend at a specific time, like 9:30. I'm like, what? And it's just because, you know, the like girlfriend lives in a different place, and so like they can't see each other all the time, so they set a time to call each other, and it just happens to be during ball. I'm like, well, sucks. I guess I gotta shoot more, you know. But
and so it was like, get your priorities straight.
Hey, I didn't say that out loud, but I may have thought that for a brief second. But I understood, you know, because I'm not in a relationship, but you know he is, and so yes.
All right.
So yes, the season of singleness, guys, just you'll appreciate it.
Embrace it.
Yeah, you'll appreciate it later. Yes.
Yeah. I think again, like it's important that we don't feel like miserable in our season of singleness either. It's like oh man, all my friends are like, having a much better life than me. I'm gonna just be sad. Like you're not gonna say it, but you're like you act like you listen to like sad, you know, Korean K-pop ballad songs or something or whatever, or you
play Sad Boys playlist 2.
Or but then it's just like it's a season that God has called you. That if God is calling you to marry, He'll bring you into that relationship in His time, His way. But until then, enjoy and this time of waiting and just working on your own faith. Yeah. What about you guys? Like, what have you guys learned in this in your love life?
More bowling time.
That's right. I beat these youth kids in bowling because I'm single.
with the power of singleness.
Nah, I'm joking.
Not joking.
I think what I learned the most actually doesn't come from like not acting upon it or having regrets or just like being sad, but I think a lot of the reason why I've never like pursued a relationship or only just stayed in like the I like this person phase is always like that fear of rejection that people have. Like if they say no, I'm gonna lose this person as a friend forever. And I think growing up I had that feeling a lot. But I mean I still have it now. I feel like it's common for people to have that. But I think mainly right now I'm learning a lot just from like the older brothers and mentors that I have and just talking to them about it. That fear of rejection is okay because naturally it'll come, but being able to realize that this relationship isn't everything. The relationship that matters the most is my relationship with God, and no matter what happens, I will not face rejection from God, no matter what. So I think basing my whole faith and status and basis off of that Sorry to some youth kids outside. Basing my faith and everything on that, knowing that God will always be there with me and beside me no matter what happens in my life. That gives me assurance, gives me confidence. And then, maybe I'll go up there and ask the next person that, like, oh, like, I have feelings for you, like, you want to go out or something like that. I don't know, but I feel like being able to grow in my faith and mentally and definitely helps a lot. So I think that's what I've been learning, and a lot of that happened recently. So if it doesn't come to you at a young age of being a youth student, it's okay. It takes time. I am like 8 years away from being a youth student right now, and I am now learning about it. So, yeah.
That's awesome.
8 years. 8 years. Dang, you're 26. Actually, you're pretty close.
6 years.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I was like, that math is a little close to me. That's.
What about you, Nathan?
What I've learned in singleness.
Or just what have you learned in just your experience? Actually, your experience in dating, like in overall, like what has God
Let's
taught
switch up
you?
the question.
Different.
Yeah, because you mentioned that you have dated, but and then from that, like, has God revealed something to you, or like I think you mentioned, like, it humbled you? Like, what? How did it help you draw closer to God?
Yeah. Well, I haven't dated that much, so just getting that.
Hey, compared to us.
I've only dated once in college. I callbacked a few times. Tough. Dude. Can't win them all, guys. Can't win them all.
Keshi.
But yeah, I dated once in college. I guess it's not like specific to a situation. Like there was no like catalyst for learning this lesson, but it's more just as I was liking someone, when I callbacked, when I faced rejection, when I dated, like all of this, just learning. It's just doing life, bro. Like just learning. One thing that I have seen, I guess I'm technically talking about singleness now. So we all in the same boat. Don't worry.
Welcome aboard.
but like in singleness, like doing your best. Not saying that I will get married, because I don't know. Maybe I won't. But in my singleness right now, like, what am I doing to, I guess, like, not that marriage and being a husband is my end goal, but like, if that is on the horizon, what am I doing to be the best at that as I can be? Like, being the most mature, spiritually mature husband that I could be, or father. So stuff like, just taking my life seriously. Pray for your wife. Pray for your future spouse. Whoever's listening to this, our 10 viewers, because God will hear that prayer, and He will be faithful, and He'll protect them. So pray for them, that they're safe and growing spiritually. So pray for them. Pray for yourself, that God would continue to nurture you to be more mature and to be a better spouse, if and when that time comes, and a father or mother. But yeah, just doing life, taking it seriously, and just waiting a long time.
It always ends with waiting.
Yeah, no, actually, it always ends with waiting. Hey, I love waiting though. I'm just another date night with my man friends, dude. Yeah, waiting.
So all of us have shared like our experiences of our pursuits, and even the our own dating experience. I'm actually very similar to Nathan, where I have dated once as well in college.
Wow. Yeah.
Just you and me, I'd say, huh?
Dude, imagine not dating. Oh,
gift of singleness.
But I think this might be could this be discouragement to some of you guys, but also for me ultimately it was an encouragement, because it revealed to me of my relationship with the Lord. So like the person that I was dating, we met in he was Christian. We actually met in a campus ministry, and we both came into with the purpose of getting married, like, because that we knew like what dating is meant to be. Like, we did all the right things. We had accountability. We communicated. We prayed. We had Bible study together. But something happened in his life where like his priorities started shifting. And then, long story short, we started getting to a lot of rocky patches after the full year of our date. Like, this year 2 of our relationship, and it's starting to realize where our future was no longer like what he wants is no longer like dependent on God, but dependent on like security, dependent on like what even though he means well, like, he wants to secure his family and everything, like he would just do things that would not be God glorifying. But then for me, like that made me feel uncomfortable, and I told him like that's not what the kind of relationship I want to be in. So then there was a point where we had a break, and usually when relationships are on a break, that's not really good. I kind of gave him an ultimatum. I'm like, I want to pursue a relationship, be in a relationship where it's centered on God, where whatever happens comes our way, that we'll prioritize Him. I had this full confidence that he will understand because he's Christian. We went to church together. We were in campus ministry together. We did all these things, but then it came to the point where he broke up with me because he said that he was not, that he's no longer like interested, pretty much no longer ready for that kind of relationship.
Brother.
So for me, that came as a shock. And I remember that we broke up the week before my finals for my senior year. Man, I did not do so well in my finals. But the funny thing is that night he broke up with me, I had to drive students to a praise and prayer night. I went to the side. I remember that I went to like a side while the praising was praising and leading prayer. I went to the side. I started bawling because I was we came into this relationship with prayer. We came into this relationship with good intent, with good purpose, and with this vision with this goal to get married that glorifies God, but still did not end well. But so I think this could be a discouragement for somewhere. It could start off well, but it may not end like well in the way that you want it to be. However, I'm grateful that I experienced that because it revealed to me what matters most. I think when in the moment, I realized I had to choose between my boyfriend at the time or God. And I think in that moment, it was hard in the beginning because I was thinking, okay, this might be my only chance. This might be because we're thinking about marriage. We're already invested. He met my parents. Like there's like a lot of things already like vested into this, where I'm like, should I continue in hopes that he may change his mind? Should I try to make it work? But then it came down to the question: do I want to compromise my relationship with God for him? And I think that's something that God continues to remind me in all my relationships, in all my pursuits, in all my interests, or in all my life, that my relationship with God is number one. That no one can ever top that. So I learned that the hard way, and I'm grateful it happened. I think it really solidified my faith a lot more and deepened my faith more. And do I have regrets of possibly missing out on getting married and so forth? No, I don't regret that, because at the end of it, it was God who led me to this, and then it was God who has now continued to sustain, and me and my relationship with the Lord is again the number one for me. So I'm grateful that it all has happened, and so I just want to just give encouragement to all of you or challenge all of you guys that at the end of it all, our goal is not to be married. That's not how God created us to be, just to be married people or just to have a relationship. God has called us to be, bear His image, to be children of God first and foremost. Our relationship with God matters number one, because at the end of it, we're going to face God face to face. Is He that we'll face? Is He that we're going to embrace? It's going to be He that we're going to be most excited to see more than anyone else. So this is why when it comes to dating in youth, I tell this to our students as well, that I do not think it's the wisest I think a lot of you guys have touch upon those reasons too, just because I do think it's not the wisest in terms of because you're not fully aware of yourself. Biologically, you're not fully aware. Your brain's not fully developed even.
A lot of you guys.
but not more than that.
That
It's just
frontal
that like Nathan said, that your confidence in the gospel and how the fruit of the gospel, through the Spirit, is seen in your life is not. It may not be seen just as yet because you're still searching and seeking God. So I would say it's not the wise. However, if there are some students, if you end up dating and you end up wanting to pursue it, then we do not want you guys to hide it from us because it happened. Emotions comes up naturally. You can't help it.
Yeah, Riz happens. You can't stop
Yeah,
it.
but if you end up liking someone and you guys both start dating and you guys want to pursue a relationship that is God honoring, then talk with us. We're not going to shun you guys. We're not going to be like, oh, we're gonna kick you out of youth group or none of that. Like, hey, it happens. Then let us walk with you. Let us be accountable to you. Some of you guys already shared with us your relationships, and we're grateful that you shared, so that we can pray for you guys, so that in any season of this relationship, that we will just point you guys back to God and see what God is doing. Like, God allowed this relationship to happen, and why? Like, what is God trying to show you? So just know that, like, don't hide it from us. Like, the beauty about relationship is that you get to have a community to bless you and to walk with you in this. So, yeah, just share with us.
We're here for you guys.
Yeah, we're here for you guys. Now, so just to end this, I do want to talk to two groups here listening. And
Someone else is here?
no, not. Oh yeah. Well, I just want to talk to the viewers.
Oh.
Talk to the viewers.
Bro, you're so goofy.
And then share like our wisdom, that God's given to us graciously in our life and in our own meditation. But to the students who may be dating, or to the people who may be dating, especially our students who may be dating, what is an advice that you can give unto them to honor God in their relationship? Let's start with you, Ensei.
Oh. Darn. Darn it. Okay, so this wasn't, well, there's so many things I could say. Just one. I know. I would say that, I guess it's just repeating what Pastor Julie was saying, that like sometimes like the relationship may start off like well or like good intentions, but you know, maybe like God's plan isn't for you guys to be together in that relationship, you know, like, you know, we don't know how he's gonna work. So, it's like, so, you know, like as Pastor Julie was saying, like sometimes people like it's different for youth group because you guys don't know a lot of things because you're still developing about yourselves. But like, even later, like I have a lot of friends in college, they broke up because their priorities changed or their goals changed, and that's just how it is with life. So if you guys do end up growing apart or having different goals or not even sharing the same goal right now, then maybe like, you know, you guys reevaluate the relationship. And if you guys do end up breaking up, it's like, it's not the end of the world. You know, maybe you guys are kind of sad because you're lonely, but like, I feel like in terms of like the long run, it is more glorifying if you're back with us, a single team.
That's right. Put it right there, brother.
Yeah. The Honda train. All right. What about you, Jason? What are some advice to students who are dating?
Yeah, I think one of the most important things I would say is make sure that the entire relationship and everything that you guys do together is centered on Christ. I'm sure that may sound very weird, like, oh, we're getting boba together. How do we center that around Christ? It's just like making sure that the relationship that you guys have is centered around God, making sure that what you guys are doing is for the glory of God and for, you know, just supporting each other throughout this relationship, making sure that, as Ensei referred to, like a race, you guys are running this race together. You guys aren't going off like different laps or like going like in front of another. You guys are walking this together like you are with God in this same race. So yeah, just make sure you guys are running this race together. But yeah, I mean, if it ends up coming to a point where you guys do have to like break up or like something happens, I encourage you guys to not be discouraged from this, because obviously it's all part of God's plan. It's all part of His path. I mean, even like a great figure. I'm reading a book called Prayer by Timothy Keller, and then he shares in that book where he was in a relationship with a girl during his time in seminary, and then the girl was like breaking up with him, and then he was like, God, please, I can't break up with this girl. I need her in my life. But they ended up breaking up with each other, and then he says he doesn't regret it because now he's at the point where he is, and then he has his current wife as well. So, you know, God has a lot in store for you. Everything that God does is for your best interest and according to His plan as well. He's not going to do things to discourage you guys. Everything that He does is to make sure that you're happy as well. That is that caring and loving relationship that He has with you guys. So don't be discouraged. But yeah, just keep moving forward. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Jason. What about you, Nathan, for the students who are dating?
Get ready for this one, guys.
Nah. No hate.
All love.
They have what I don't have. Nah, I'm just kidding. For the people who are dating or like thinking about dating, like I said, or actually no, for the people who are dating, hey, if you break up, it'll be okay. I'm not saying you should break up. Yeah, just talk to us. Come talk to one of us. If you guys are curious about or I guess more about me and PJ's past dating experience, then you can talk to us. And if you're curious about the gift of singleness and maybe living in regret, then maybe you can talk to NSA and Jason.
We're right here for you guys, man.
So yeah, I think
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah, like if you're dating, you know, like I guess enjoy it. You know, I don't. But if you have to break it, or yeah, is there?
I think just to segue well into what you shared, when you mentioned, I think accountability, community is important. Because it's important that for our students that when I ask you guys to tell us, not for us to be nosy, but it's for accountability. It's for you guys to receive wisdom and insight from your older brothers and sisters. That was helpful for me in my relationship in the beginning, where I had not just my peers, but I had my unnies and oppas who kind of gave different insights. Some of them were married and they gave insights, and they gave insights to my then boyfriend too. I think it helped a lot to have people to speak truth into you guys, so truth into me. So I hope that is my advice. Yeah. That's why we wanted for us to walk with you guys. That's why I encourage us to talk with us. So that's something that is my advice to that.
I'm not saying break up, because every situation is different. Just please talk to us. Yeah. That's it. Because
we don't bite.
And then if you talk to us, maybe I will say, you know,
Nathan might growl.
No. But yeah, please talk to us.
Yeah,
we're kind.
Yeah, especially Christian brothers, and sisters who will be praying for you, because you need people who can pray for your relationship and bring it to the Lord. So yeah, and we'll pray for you guys
and maybe humble you. We're here for that.
Go to Nathan for humbling.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Come to me.
Now for the second group of people, and this is our last question, is for the students who are waiting. They want to wait. They wanna they want to actually try, do their best to honor God in their own life in the season of singleness. What can you do during this time of waiting that to really honor God, to really deepen their faith, to be more mature? What is one advice you can give to that student? Let's go back to Nathan on this one.
Okay. Reverse order.
Yeah. Just keep doing your life. Keep working hard. And if you're not working hard, maybe start working hard. If you're waiting, like, hey, I respect that. I think waiting is hard. I mean, waiting is definitely harder than, not waiting. Like, hey, these two, they've waited, and I respect that. But if you've decided to wait until if you have a deadline with yourself, like I'll date maybe in college, that's great. I think that's cool. If you're lonely or whatever, while you're waiting, or you feel like left out, or like you're just you maybe you really like someone and like you're like, oh, like I can't take it without them, I can't live. You'll live. And if like you're struggling with loneliness and stuff like that, loneliness and stuff like that, then like, dude, same thing for the people who are dating. Come talk to us. We'll help you out. Yeah, we'll talk to you. We'll encourage you. We'll shower you with food, snacks, and love. So, and sometimes wisdom, and rebuke sometimes. So yeah, come talk to us, and then that's it. Just seek after or have fun with friends. Have fun with older people. Yeah.
Nice. What about you, Jason?
Yeah. Waiting is good. It's like kimchi, man. Ensei and I.
Fermented, bro. It's like sparkling in there. It's like wine.
We're that expensive
That's
kimchi.
right, yeah.
No, I'm joking. But advice that I give to you guys, I think would be work on yourselves and focus on yourself, mainly with your relationship with Christ. Work on your faith, making sure that you're in a stable and strong spot in your faith. And if you're not confident in being able to do that, or if you don't know how to do that, seek mentorship. We have a lot of amazing brothers and sisters here, a lot of amazing BLT leaders, amazing people in the staff, or even English worship people. You may not know them, but if you like try and get to know them, especially with some of the stuff that may be coming up in the future, just getting the opportunity just to get to know them, that'd be amazing. But yeah, work on yourself and your faith. Don't work on becoming the person that you think that person would like you to be, if that makes sense. I know a lot of people, they're like, oh, this girl likes this type of guy, so I'm gonna try and become this. No.
Stop that.
Work on yourself. Work on becoming the best version of yourself that you can be, but mainly being a man or woman who glorifies Christ in their life. Yeah.
Well, yeah, come be my mentee. Come to me. It basically, we just eat and then we hang out. Sorry, shameless plug. I'll just throw that out there.
A little bit of talking in between.
Yeah.
But we like to treat you guys out too, so yeah. Come approach us.
All right. Ensei, what about you?
I think for you guys covered all the ones I was gonna say. Yeah, I guess
Kimchi, man.
No, sorry, not that one. That was not anywhere near my train of thought. But yeah, I guess I'll just double up on Jason saying, like, just work on yourself. I think, especially as a high school and junior high student, like, you guys may have an idea of what you want to do for your career, even, right? Let's just put it as career, right? But like, how much do you know how to like get into that career? How much do you know about what would like make you like have good experiences in that career? What's a good career path in that like career that you're looking for, right? And like all those things, right? Like, I don't know, how much do you know, right? And so like more than just career, it's like how much you know about yourself and like how you interact with other people, like preferences you have that or like not even with a like significant other, but just like, oh, this is how I want to be treated, or this is how I like to be talked to by peers or those above me. And those are things that you figure out with like age and just experience, right? And so especially like middle schoolers, like, I mean, good luck waiting, because hopefully, you know, like realistically, you guys don't even know much about what you guys are doing in high school, right? So like, how many AP courses you can take? I don't know, but that's in a few years. And like dating and like relationship, that'll be forever. So like, you know, so and then high schoolers, you know, just like work on yourself. I feel like that's more important than like trying to like date because you're lonely. I feel like that's a lot of people, like their main reason is they're lonely and they see someone that gives them joy in a few areas, but like it's only a few, but you don't know enough about, sorry, I say that very crudely, but I feel a lot of times we don't know enough about ourselves to know what we want until like even college, like it's hard to tell. So just good luck waiting. I'll be there too.
I think just to close off, I think you guys all touched upon all the important parts. I think I will just make it a little bit more palatable in this. For the those who are waiting, I think it's important that we live a life where we're God aware. Because when we are God aware, it leads to we're more self aware, which leads to be more others aware. What I mean by this is, I think we all touched upon it. Just really focusing on our relationship with God. Surprising surprising, but yet at the same time not surprising. The more we go deeper with God, the more we become aware of ourselves, and the more we become aware of who God is and how He sees us. It also leads to how we see others in the light of God, and also in the way that He sees dating. I think that's my advice for those who are waiting: is let how we see dating, how we see singleness, be rooted in what and how God defines it, not based on social media, not based on Korean dramas, not even based on our friend groups and how they date, but let it be reflecting on what God says. There, so that while you're waiting, you're really equipping yourself, learning more about what God sees, and also what kind of husband or wife that you're meant to be, or husband or wife that you are to pursue. Like, don't just think that someone don't just think that, oh, I want it just as a nice and funny guy, or just a small and pretty girl. That's
He got a small face.
like that. Like there's so much more, like immeasurable more qualities that are that are important, and that can only be found in the Word of God. That can be found in the wisdom of God. So be more God aware. Read more books. Read dating books from Christian dating, or even talk to us.
Talk to me.
Read the Bible.
Yo, I have so many great stories, guys. Please.
But at the same time, but I guarantee that the more we are aware of God and His Word and the Gospel and in truth of how He sees love, how He sees romance, how He sees dating, then it leads us to be more aware of ourselves and how we ought to view dating, and that will also lead us how to treat others in that way. So, God aware leads to self-aware, leads to others aware. So yeah, that's something I just want to give to all, whether you're dating or single. That's actually a great thing to get, and that's something that my friend also mentioned to me a lot too. Yeah. So, so that's just a couple of things. We are gonna have our one more episode after this, and hopefully you guys have been enjoying it. We're gonna take a little bit of break for the summer. So hopefully you guys just look forward to the next episode, which will be on friendship, because this was a little long, but it was really good. Also, our wonderful brothers here, they're all single.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, we are all single. If you know anyone 23 and older, I guess.
That's crazy. All right, we're all single. I haven't heard that at all once.
We're 23 and old. If you know someone, yeah, let us know.
And sisters, I can vouch. All of these brothers, though they have their own quirks, though they all have their own quirks, they're all, I would say, they are very godly and godly men of God, godly men. So that I think sisters like who, yeah, go for
pick and choose.
No, not pick and choose, but prayerfully consider. I'm so embarrassed.
What's the closing line? What's the closing line?
We got some selling qualities, good fashion sense, bowling. Myself, I usually wear shorts under my pants in case I get hot. That's probably my green flag.
So quirky. they're all quirky, but they are great brothers, and I can definitely vouch for that. So. But yeah, again, thank you guys for sharing with us. We look forward to the last episode for this.